Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make raw cornstarch from corn or maize. What you do at first is you wash your corn very well and then put into a bowl, any kind of bowl, and submerge with water. Allow to soak for 3 days. You'll be changing the water for the 3 days and then you take to grind. Take it for grinding. After that, you bring a clean muslin cloth or new scarf and tie over any bowl, any sizable bowl. Make it very tight. You will have put your grinded corn or maize into a bowl and fill with water. And then you start taking batches from it, from the bowl with the grinded corn. Start taking batches. Use a container to take some bits, pour onto your muslin cloth, and then start making circular movements with your washed hands, with your clean washed hands. The essence of the circular movement is to unclog the pores of the muslin cloth, as we want to strain the raw starch from the chaff. We want to separate the raw starch from the chaff. In other words, we want to extract the raw starch from the grinded maize mixture. If you don't want to use your hand, you can use spoon, but this is easier. Using your hand is easier. You do this. We put bits onto the muslin cloth and keep making our circular movements like this to aid the extraction until we are done with the grinded maize in our bowl. After we do that, what we'll be left with that will be in the muslin cloth is the chaff. We'll put that chaff aside because there's still starch, cornstarch in it. After we are done with everything in the bowl, we gather all the chaff together, put back in the same bowl, and add water. Fill it up with water again. Fill the bowl up with water again, and repeat the process. You see our chaff? This chaff you keep at it until you have removed most of the cornstarch. For this first bit, you keep at it until we remove most of the cornstarch, and then we remove the muslin cloth. Untie the muslin cloth, remove it, and then squeeze whatever cornstarch that is left in our muslin cloth. Squeeze it. You see the beautiful cornstarch that has been extracted. It will be in the bowl. You see it under the bowl. We now squeeze our muslin cloth well. Squeeze it very tight. Squeeze very tight. You see our chaff. We are not left with chaff, but there's still starch in this chaff. So we will add water later again and repeat the process to extract whatever starch that is left in this chaff. We gather all the chaff together, add water, and repeat the process. Now our cornstarch will not pour into a clean bucket. We pour this first bit, we pour it into a clean bucket. and go for the second, and do the second one until we are done with everything in the bowl. We'll now repeat the process like I mentioned earlier, like this. This is the corn chaff. Now the water was added, and we are repeating the process with the chaff now, extracting whatever corn starch that is left in the chaff. We repeat the process until there's nothing left in the chaff. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. If you so that anytime we upload new videos, you receive a notification. If you have not subscribed, if you are not new but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. So anytime we upload a new video, you get a notification. Like the video and share it. Go down to the comment section below and comment. Now this is the chaff. We are done with the chaff. If you have anything you want to do with it, see, this is our corn starch. Now we have been pouring everything into that bucket. All the different bits that we've been doing, we have been pouring into the bucket. This, look at the corn starch, is beautiful. Corn starch, this is pure corn starch. Now with this chaff, you can either throw it away if you have nothing to do with it, or feed it to your animals. Now when we are through, this is what we have. Pure raw corn starch. This is raw corn starch, homemade. Pure raw homemade corn starch. 24 hours later, you see that the starch will have settled. We'll allow it to stand, and 24 hours later, this is what we get. It has settled. See the clear demarcation between the corn starch down and the water, almost clear water above it. You throw the water above it away, and then you see your semi-solid corn starch. This is your semi-solid corn starch, wet semi-solid raw corn starch. Wet semi-solid raw natural corn starch. You can allow to extract more water. If you can extract more water from it, 2 days later you get a more solid version of our corn starch, like this. You get a more solid 2 days later, 2 or 3 days later. The more water you remove, the more solid it gets. This is what it is. Still wet though, but it's raw, natural, homemade corn starch. You can make it into PAP. You can cook it and then eat it with whatever you like.